Good day all, Prue here from SudsnSatin. I'm here to make a small batch of my minty soap. I'll get my gloves on, even though I really don't want to put gloves on. This is my regular oil base with coconut milk, and I've already put the essential oils in here. It's peppermint and tea tree oil. This is my lye solution, which is peppermint tea, and I also have some sodium lactate in there. So first, let's buzz up the coconut milk in my oils. Ooh, splashing already. Okay, now let's add the lye solution. In with the lye. This should be quick. And I don't know if I mentioned both my lye solution and my oils were at 100 degrees. There's no designs or anything in this soap, so I don't mind soaping at a higher temperature. These essential oils don't accelerate trace, so that's why I just threw everything in there all at once. And it does not stay this pretty amber color. Okay, let's get the stick blended. Okay, I blended that for a little over a minute, about a minute and a half. I wanted it to be thick because I want to texture the top and I don't want to be waiting around forever. Still might have to wait a little bit. Ooh, this smells so good and refreshing. See, it's definitely traced. So once I pour it, I'm going to texture the top. And then I'm also going to put a little bit of peppermint leaves on the top, but I'm not going to do that on camera because I like to wait till the soap is completely dried, you know, totally saponified. Because if I put it on there when the soap is still wet, it turns yucky. It gets like brown around the area where the peppermint leaves are. And I don't like that. So just making sure that this is an actual real trace before I pour it in the mold. Okay, where is the mold? Here it is. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to wait a little bit to texture the top. Why do I always have so much extra for samples? I guess it's these molds. Some molds are a little bit shorter, but a little bit wider. I think that's the case, because I always have more than I need. Okay, I'm going to wait 5 minutes and then bring you back for the texturing. Okay, well that was actually, come on, be still. That was actually 10 minutes because after 5 minutes I tested it on my my samples over there and it was not ready for this texturing. So I waited another 5 minutes and this better be ready now because I'm impatient. I want to get this over with already. So I just use a fork and make some lines. That's it. It's getting all jellyish. I want to oven process this so that I make sure it doesn't have a partial gel, but if I do that, I'll probably mess the top up. So after it dries up, like tomorrow morning probably, I'll put some peppermint leaves along the side. So I will bring you back when I'm ready to cut the soap in 2 days. Thank you for watching. Catch me on the cut. Okay, so what had happened was, looks very different, doesn't it? So I put it in the oven at 170 to CPOP. For those of you who don't know what CPOP is, that stands for cold process oven process. Is when you put it in the oven afterwards to make sure it goes through a complete gel phase, because I despise partial gels. I hate that gel ring in the middle. So anyway, when I pulled it out, it was very jelly-ish, and I mean, it was complete. I left it in there for an hour. I shouldn't have done that, but I just wanted to make sure it came to a complete gel. So it did come to a complete gel, and when I took it out, I don't know, it was just so tempting to run the fork through it again. That was wrong. So as soon as I tried to put the fork through, it was like a film, a jelly film on top, and I just messed it up. So I had to try to do something. So instead of dragging it all the way to the side like I usually do and then putting the peppermint leaves on the side, I just kind of gathered everything in the middle and then put some peppermint leaves in the middle. And it's very dark. I don't mind the color. Let me just show you the difference, because I left the samples on the counter to just cure naturally, and this is what they look like. Big difference in color, right? So it gets very dark, and that's why a lot of people don't CPOP their soaps, especially when they have colors and designs. They don't want to CPOP because it makes them dark. So I don't mind the color as long as I don't get a gel ring. All right, so let me cut this. It's nice and hard. Probably could have cut it yesterday. That is not a gel ring. What you see is just the whole soap is going to get dark, like the lining that you see on the outside. I will take the dark color over a partial gel any day. But I also feel like, for that matter, I may as well just hot process the soap, which is my preference. I like to hot process soaps anyway. So may as well just go ahead and hot process this soap since there's no designs or anything. I don't know. We'll see. Either that or I'm going to have to learn to just leave it alone. But I don't know how else to avoid the gel ring. What I used to do with cold process soaps is put them directly in the freezer right after I make them, rather than CPOP them. But that was not working out because the soap was coming out soft and still with a gel ring, because soap naturally wants to go through that gel phase. So it's like no avoiding it. You just got to make sure it goes all the way through. One more. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.